Martina Šimkovičová.
This is RSI News.
Slovak soldiers leave Iraq. The 10th of January is the deadline for Slovaks to vote from abroad. Vlhova ends Schifrin slalom winning streak. The Slovak soldiers deployed within the NATO military mission in Iraq have been temporarily relocated to another country. Prime Minister Peter Pellegrini spoke about a possible transfer on Monday when informing journalists about the joint stance of ambassadors of NATO member countries on the issue. More in the topical issue after the news. Slovaks living abroad have only 4 more days to register for voting in the upcoming general election in their home country.
Affiliate, they go to great personal sacrifice.
Talks about an oath trip. I know, right? So the dispute, you know.
waxaa ku hoos duugan dana dhaqaale iyo mid istaraatiijiyadeed oo ay ka mid tahay
in the back to Slovakia in the provided envelope. The general election will be held on February the 29th. Slovak alpine skier Petra Vlhova on Saturday triumphed in a World Cup slalom race in Zagreb, ending American Mikaela Shiffrin's slalom winning streak as she crossed the finish line 1.31 seconds sooner than her main rival, who was placed second. Meanwhile, Austria's Katharina Linsberger took third place, 3.49 seconds behind Vlhova. The Slovak skier has been waiting for a victory in a World Cup Classic slalom for almost an entire year. The Christian festival of Epiphany, colloquially called Three Kings, was celebrated in Slovakia and many other countries on Monday. The Roman Catholic Church regards this holiday as representing one of the most significant events in human history. Orthodox Christians, predominantly in eastern Slovakia, and also Greek Catholics observing the Julian calendar, celebrated Christmas Eve on Monday.
Welcome to Slovakia Today, the English broadcast of Radio Slovakia International. I'm your host, Jonathan McCormick, for this Tuesday edition of the program, and with me is Stano Krajicek at the sound desk. You're listening to us on 98.9 FM in Bratislava, 102.9 FM in Senec, via satellite or shortwave radio around the world, or on the internet at www.rsi.sk. Today's program. Which Bratislava church congregation matches this unusual description?
Whenever you come on Sunday, you meet people from every possible continent, Northern America, Southern America, people from India.
And later in the show, why is this Cambridge University research student reluctant to return to Slovakia after completing her PhD?
You need equipment, you need resources to fund your research. For example, if there is an expensive machine that is not available in Slovakia, this will limit you.
In the news quite a bit after very sadly being murdered, Henry Accorda. You met his parents when they came. Tell me about that experience and how it impacted you and the congregation dealing with this tragedy.
For our entire community, it was one of the saddest experiences that we had, I would easily say, in the last decade, if not even in the entire existence of the English-speaking community, because it was not just like some tourist who was visiting Bratislava. Like, it would be sad enough to learn about anyone who is murdered, but knowing someone who was attending fairly regularly Sunday Holy Masses and having his life ended in this tragedy. To me, Henry was a young man who was very social, and he was defending a couple of his friends with whom he was finishing a weekend party, and a drunk young man ended his life by beating him up, kicking into his head, and he died as a result of the injuries. So, of course, his family was notified and they flew to Slovakia. His mom, his sister and brother were able to attend. He has other siblings siblings. His father already passed away.
70 of the Catechism is very, very telling. Very, very telling of how we...
Σημαίνει ότι τα βρίσκεις με τον εαυτό σου. Και...
No doubt many of you are not aware, as I was not aware, that your life depends on something called a mitochondrion, one of several organelles or tiny organs involved in the functional structure of a living cell. Mitochondria are so important to human life and health that there is an entire research unit at Cambridge University, one of the best funded and equipped in the world, dedicated to studying them. It's not surprising, then, that Petra Palanikova, a Slovak second-year PhD student at Cambridge specializing in mitochondria, is hoping to stay on with this cutting-edge team and continue her research even after she finishes her PhD.
I work at the Mitochondrial Biology Unit, which is a research department focusing on research of mitochondria. This is this organelle in a cell that
I want to ask you simply about your life here in Cambridge. You said you like living in Cambridge. What is it about Cambridge?
I think I like the student experience of Cambridge because it's a collegiate university. You're like not just part of your department, you're part of your college where you can meet people that work on completely different topics as you. And this can, I think, promote also new ideas or like new collaborations or just like having the broader view of the world, not thinking that, you know, your topic is the only important thing in the world. Of course, you need to enjoy it and everything, but there are many other things that are worth knowing about.
Cambridge Czech and Slovak Society. Has that been a nice experience for you, getting to know other Czechs and Slovaks who are here? How important is that to your life while you're studying here in Cambridge?
I think that's another nice part about once you study abroad, that people from the country you are from, or just the ones that you can understand speaking your mother tongue.
And that concludes today's broadcast. Visit our website, www.rsi.sk, to hear more of our features as well as to browse through our archives. If anything grabs your interest, please let us know by email or regular post. Stay tuned for contact information. This is Jonathan McCormick signing off along with our sound technician, Stano Krajicek. Until next time, do počutia.
Spanning the decades that defined generations. This is World Band Radio, WRMI in Okeechobee, Florida, broadcasting from the United States of America.